Okay, I'll start recording. Right, hello and welcome. This is Total War Warhammer 2, obviously. Last time we started a Araby campaign. However, due to an issue, which I later found was a mod not playing correctly, I started in the Araby campaign in the Vortex campaign, and we went over the units, captured some terrain, captured some areas, and so on and so forth. However, in the meantime, I have gone over the mods and I found the offending one. It was... what is it called? It is the mod which adds a bunch of new unique buildings around the map. So that was causing the extra factions up here to not appear, because it modifies the start position file, I assume. But yeah, I have that disabled, so any buildings which that mod adds, I can't remember exactly the name of it. It's like landmarks of the old world or something like that. New landmarks of the old world. Anyway, so we have all these factions, and we'll start with Araby again. Also in my off time, I did have a look at these other two factions for Araby here. Obviously, Caliphate of Araby, Sultan Jafar here is the most fleshed out. From these other two, he is the only unique lord. The other two have the generic, what's it called? Like High Sultan or something, I think it's called. As their lord. However, the Aswad Scythians actually have a unique building, which is interesting. They have a building which gives them access to a bunch of Tomb Kings units. They can get Necropolis Knights, Skeleton Warriors, and Skeleton Archers and some Chariots, while they have control of that building. Because the Aswad Scythians are kind of, enables recruitment of certain Tomb Kings units. Because they're very fiercely defensive of the Tomb Kings. So the Tomb Kings are like, you living guys aren't too bad, so you can fight alongside some of our undead units. The Golden Mages here, apart from income from raiding and immune to high seas attrition, there's nothing else unique about them. Aside from, also from the Bretonnian hatred. They start in the Vampire Coast. It's quite difficult, I'd imagine. But we'll be playing as Caliphate of Araby. They have immune to desert attrition, which doesn't make sense considering one of their special abilities, one of the skills on Jafar. Diplomatic relations, minus 25 with Tomb Kings. Winds of magic power, plus 10. Minus 40 with Bretonia, and 25 from trade. So yeah, we'll be starting again in the Mortal Empires campaign. I went over all the units in the last session or episode, so if you want a more detailed overlook of the units, though we'll probably be doing so at least partially again this time, just so that I can learn it as well. But if you want the full overlook all at once, then that will be in the previous episode. Because I did want to start in the Mortal Empires campaign, but I wasn't able to. What other things? There hasn't really been any other mods which I've activated in the meantime, I think, other than disabling that one which was causing issues. They're all about the same. The southern realms, southern kingdoms are active there. Cracker Drac may be activated. I'm pretty sure the Chaos Dwarves are there, so we'll get the pop-up saying the Chaos Dwarves are invading. As I was noting in my Arkham campaign. It keeps popping up. It pops up an awful lot. Feels like a bit too much. I don't know why it's appearing. Doesn't seem to be anything occurring when it does. This is another mod. One which adds the Chaos Dwarves. I would actually like to see the Chaos Dwarves added on the campaign map, especially now that there's part of the area for the Darklands. Maybe they could start in the mountain to the north of Cripple Peak. Or something like that. Good. Perhaps give them a bit more staying power, because they just got destroyed by the dwarves in my halfling campaign. They appeared, there was a lot of build-up, and then they got destroyed by the Dawi. So, oh well. Right. As I said also, I don't know how long this campaign will go on for. It sort of depends on, I don't know, how I'm feeling with it overall. I mean, the Halfling one was pretty fun, because it was a challenge. I don't know if it will go on for that long. But anyway, as we see, we start in El Haik. We have Fyrus up here. Kofor is over here. This is another thing which was fixed in the meantime. Previously, Rapunz, the Leoness, who supposed to start in Kofor. Previously, she was starting outside of Kofor, and Kofor was actually owned by the Vampire Coast Mutineers. So that wasn't working properly, but now it is. Lashik down here, and Arkan the Black over here. We're not at war with him. No, Aliad is not held by anyone. Or is it held by a Skaven faction? I can't tell. There's no corruption there, so it seems to be a ruin. El Colorbud, we also hold that. Which I forgot when I was testing the Araby about 2-3 weeks ago. So it's like it sat there completely unchanging the whole time. I'll be making sure to level it up now. We still have unpleasant climate for deserts, which is quite odd. Okay, so what do we want? We want to get rid of Fyrus quickly. They have basic garrison and a bunch of pilgrims and all that. Go scouting. Probably want to attack you pretty quickly before you get walls. And I'd also like to get rid of Kofor, so we can control the entirety of the coast of Araby. We're also going to want to trade because of our bonus. I'm going to focus on taking this area first, I think. The mountains are the same unpleasant as the desert, so we could possibly move into the mountains. It's not just because it doesn't make any difference. Trade resources? Do I want walls down here? Probably be good. Walls, slave trade. What's the -4? This is going to be a problem. The in the Eye of the Panther here, there's trolls, and the troll faction causes chaos corruption. So we're going to want to have to deal with them. Also, the trolls. They're a problem. Rather a large problem. We found while playing as the halflings. I will move you up here. And we will get... What have you got? You got Battle Pilgrims and a Grail Relic. Dervishes take 3 turns to recruit. Virus has Men-at-Arms, Spearmen-at-Arms, Peasant Bowmen, Foot Squires. We have Cataphracts, which are very nice. We also have Promethean Hatchlings, and the War Elephants, can't forget those. Those are quite good. Very good. Especially against these weak infantry. Yeah, that and Pit of Shades. Or do I want Doom and Darkness? Let's see. Do I want to deal solid damage, or do I want to lower their morale? Solid damage is probably better. Okay, get you and that. Because these are anti-infantry. So they're a bit more expensive. And I am going to recruit a lord down here. It doesn't matter which one, they all are exactly the same. This one doesn't have a recruitment cost. So we'll get Neba Maket. And he can sit in there. And he'll help keep control of that area. Research! We only have steam drills. But 10,000 turns, so that's not anything we're going to focus on for the moment. Do I want to trade with anyone at the moment? Other than those filthy Bretonnians? Who can we trade with? Who isn't a Bretonnian? Strigos Empire, maybe. I'll mention again that Sultan Jafar has a kind of chaos bent to him. Conspirator of evil. If we get this, we will eventually have better relations with Chaos, Norska, and Skaven. So we'll probably be trading with the evil factions. I wonder if... so yeah. I wonder if that includes Beastmen. I suppose it's Chaos. Broad Chaos. So yeah, our other lords can also get a similar ability. Well, they get Machinator, which also improves our diplomatic relations. It gives them regeneration. It also spreads corruption. But we can also get Protector of Order, which improves our relations with Dwarves, High Elves, and Lizardmen, and gives him Unbreakable, which is rather nice. But that will be kind of conflicting with the sort of, you know, story of Jafar here, so we'll just focus on being the bad guys. You know, sort of sneakily bad, I suppose, than anything else. Here comes Henri La Massive. I think actually defeating Rapunce de Lyonesse gives a nice bonus versus Bretonnians. Okay, you've got perfect vigor. What's that? Northern Fury. Knights of Origo only care for their own personal vengeance against the filthy heathens and won't stop until every heretic in the battlefield is finally defeated. Battlefield is finally defeated. I suppose I should say maybe Sultan Jafar, I believe, is a bad guy, but overall Araby, they're not bad guys. They're not as tersely against chaos as the Empire is. I believe it's partly because since Araby is further away from the poles than the Empire is, magic is kind of weaker down in Araby. So things like demons and chaos corruption is not as big of an issue down here as it is further north. If I'm remembering correctly. So, what have we got? 13. They have an army of 10. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 18. Would we be able to deal with them? Outnumber our infantry. Oh, there's Crusher. I think you misspelled Arabia. Josh, it's Araby. It's completely different. Don't question Games Workshop. Why are you questioning Games Workshop? Sultan Jafar is completely different from the Disney version also. And it's giving us pretty good odds. They do have these. Knights of the Realm, which are anti-large. They're all going to appear together. There we go. Yes, Jafar. Oh, Jafar. I think it's Jafar. I think it says Jafar. Jaffar. Ah. Come on. You're loading. Oh, no, you're not. You crashed. Why did you crash? That's annoying. Well. We'll start it again. Don't know why it did that. That's annoying. Do I have a mod active which shouldn't be? Don't think so. Okay, let us go load campaign. Let me see my Archon campaign. Is it saying that that's all fine? Yeah, it is. Okay. Well, load this. Just seeing whether any of the mods were different than what I was playing with earlier. And apparently they're not, so I don't see why it shouldn't be working. Is it because that settlement doesn't have walls? Apparently doesn't have walls. Because Bretonnian settlements usually have walls. Do they get walls on the first level, or do they get walls on the second level of their settlement? Let's have a look at the map. Let's see what the map says. Well, it's just outside the walls. Let's try it again. Will you load the map? You will! Okay, well, that was just an oddity. How annoying. Oh well. I stopped and started the recording there. I didn't really cut out anything. It just means I'm gonna have to stitch them together afterwards. Oh well. So, we don't have any good, like, flanking units. Only our cataphracts, and they're slow. We are up on a nice hill, but they have artillery. A blessed field trebuchet. We're gonna have to get our elephants stuck into these battle pilgrims. They're not anti-large. 6. Gamble! What do you say, Renaud? 7, 8, 9. Oh. Okay, spread out. No. There we go. You go over there. You go there. You go there. Actually, pit fighters go over there. Elephants go in the middle. Jafar, you go there. And you go there. Okay, so, as an overview of our units. Just a brief one for appearances. We have our Arabian Corsairs, which are two dual sword wielding anti-infantry units. We have these guys, which are pit fighters. They're like slightly more heavily armored units. Anti-infantry, or bonus versus infantry. They have death blow. So they're rather nice. I think they might also be cheap. They come from the slave building tree. Mamluks slaves we can get are very cheap. And I was using them in the previous episode along with Gotrek and Felix to swamp the Bretonnians in bodies. Archers have very nice rows on. Our Bright Wizard, you can only chuck fireballs. We have our War Elephants, which have very tiny ears. But I like the addition of the little, like, rings on it, even though it's just texture work. Quite nice. We have our swordsmen here, with their robes, look very nice, and their shields. We have Promethean Hatchlings, which are a unit of larger units of a larger unit of the Promethean, rotting Prometheans that the Vampire Coast get. We have our Cataphracts, heavily armored cavalry with a good charge. They're slow though, because of all the armor. And we have our Jazales, which are long-range gun units, which are very good against large units. They also have the like a champion in their ranks with a pistol and a sword. Interesting. Okay, I've noticed that a number of our units. Here's Jafar. His skin's a lot paler than I think it's supposed to be. If he doesn't have gloves on, then. But anyway. But yeah, he looks rather neat with his snake headdress and all that. Anything else? Nope, that's, I think, our army. So, Bretonnians, where are you going to be? There's your anti-large, peasant bowmen, spearmen at arms. What am I going to do with those Knights of the Realm? Yeah, they also have their Grail Relique. The Grail Relique, while we're marching towards them. Bretonia! With their colours of Knights of Origo. I think I've got a Bretonnian heraldry mod installed, so they have like a slightly different look to them, and they have the shield colours and all that appropriate for their faction. I'll slow time down for this. So we have men-at-arms with spears and the occasional pitchfork. The what are they? Knights of the Realm, which you can see the colours are much more unified for them, which is very nice. It makes them actually look like a sort of like a crusading band all under the one banner, rather than the multicoloured units of Bretonnians as they usually are, which is very nice for Bretonnia, but it looks... The difference here stands out all the more because it's against the norm of what Bretonnia looks like. More spears. These are foot squires. They have a variety of appearances. The Grail Relique, which is a bunch of peasants carrying around a dead Grail Knight. It raises the morale of peasant units. They have their archers. They're alright. Low morale, but that's better. That's pretty much what the peasants are there for. Peppering the enemy. At ranged. This is a Battle Pilgrims. They have shields, which just look like they're carrying them upside down, but that is how they're supposed to be. They have their lords. What's his name? Sir John Tierwald. Who actually has a unique model in this because of the a Lord mod, which I have, which adds him, also this guy, Don Domingo, which we've seen multiple times, even as a halflings, who looks very nice with his high collar. More peasants with spears, more bowmen, the Blessed Field Trebuchet, which I think looks exactly the same as the normal trebuchet, except it's got glowy effect on it. It also shoots like glowy rocks. So, yeah, there we go. Okay, charge their lines, except for you lot. You're going to be in a separate squad. Oh, I just remembered something. I had the music off. There we go. Oh, also, Sultan Jafar actually can summon a fire Ifrit, as we found last time, which will be very nice. Hit their ranks. Does he need mana for that? He does. Bam! Look at that charge. It just completely knocked them over. Retreat. Uh-oh. Fireball! Wham! Bam! Our units are breaking, aren't they? Yeah, that is a bit of an issue for us. Our morale is not very high. So... oh dear, this might be over earlier than I anticipated. Actually, no. Well, I've already cast that. Come on, how much do we need for that? 8. Car Swore! Come on, I said use that. Summon the fire Djinn! There it is. Boo! Look at that! Jeez, it was just like a red wake. Boo! Shoot him! Shoot him! It might be nice if the Jezzails actually have a bit of an effect on their attack, on their shot. That way I'll be able to see where they're firing. I know they're not magical attacks like the Skaven Jezzails, but... whoop! 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 Haha! Victory! Oh, they killed my elephants though. Oh no, 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 one escaped. That was very close. Thankfully though, with the loss of their lord, they all broke. Okay, reminder to self, your guys have terrible leadership. Shoot that grower leak. Pow! Pew, pew! 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 They're just running off. Oh, it's such a ridiculous unit. They're even like galloping a little. It's a great death animation. Such a stupid unit. Tabletop. It is in the tabletop. From Bretonia's silly period. Genie's red cousin. I like that what it looks like. It's a big hex wraith, and it's blowing up units just by being nearby, but I think it works quite well. You know, a big spooky fiery red skeleton. Jeez, it's just demolishing units as it flies over them. That's just its charge, and it doesn't have like a charge animation, but I mean, if they actually had Araby and a you know, actual giant flaming monster or something, then that would be obviously preferable, but I think it looks pretty good for for everything else. All things considered. The cataphracts look pretty good too. I feel like maybe they should look a bit more unified in their appearance. Maybe their capes should be purple as well. But they're very tough. Nice. How many kills did this get? 92. Close victory. Well, it's a victory nonetheless. That's all that matters. We dealt with a cavalry a lot better than I thought we would. I thought they'd be charging all over the place, getting rid of my archers, but they didn't even touch them. 188 kills on the cataphracts. 149 for the war elephants. I think it was really the loss of their leader, their general, or their lord, which won us the battle there. I think maybe he took a lot of damage from the elephants. And the field trebuchet didn't get any kills. I was kind of surprised at that too. 3,500 gold. We'll occupy. And we get a hunter. Ambush success chance. The lady's disgrace. Not so holy now, eh, my lord? Lying back in your own pigsty. Where's your lady now? Owning factions favored corruption +1. All regions. Charge bonus +10%. Just on Jafar though, so it's not that useful. Knights of Origo are defeated. The first step to removing Bretonia. So we should get the Withering. I do like that. And you just get Fireball. We have 2 of these buildings, so demolish this one. Ooh. Is that? Oh, right. Okay, end turn. Turn 2, we control fires. That's pretty good. It's the Sartosa, but I don't think that means we've actually encountered Sartosa. I think it's because, like... yeah, I can't open diplomatic relations with them. It's because we have this ocean here, but... because this is butted up against this ocean, so we can see this sea area, but we haven't actually encountered these factions. I kind of feel like that might be... that feels like a bit of an oversight, because... what would be the point of seeing them if I can't open diplomatic relations with them? Anyway. Yeah, we need more Group replenishment. Get farms. Oh, Colobud. Slave market.
The lady's command.
Hello, Rapunts. Get that. We're going to be flying through the turns for a bit. Oh, hello. It's tic-tac-toe. You would be wise to accept. Pay you 100 gold for a non-aggression pact. Sure. For the moment. We can team up against those trolls. So I could make buddies with the trolls, but at the moment I prefer to get rid of their corruption. I don't really want to have to... though I'll probably align with Chaos factions later on. At the moment... Oh, you're paying me 600 for a non-aggression pact. Sure. I just want to focus on Bretonnia for the moment. So, get the farms. Two more turns and we'll be able to get that. And we also have this ability down here. Plutocracy, which allows us to get a bunch of weapons, as well as various other things, but we need resources for them. So I could get the Shrieking Blade. Most of these are just purchased for gold. Actually, all of them are purchased for gold. Quite a bit of gold, though. I think that's better going into my economy. How many turns will you replenish? 4. Fine. There is that there. But I don't have enough thing to make it. Local population plus 1 vampiric corruption. Where? Gopher? And a Skaven corruption by osmosis. That'll probably be in Bel Aliad. So there is a Skaven there. Yep. Okay. Another turn. Oh, we can upgrade Virus. Oh, look at those turn times. So nice. Okay. Sure. Upgrade that. Look Oasis. That's there. You've got basically the same units as Knights of Origo had, so... How's this? That's still going to rebel quickly. Corruption is 1. Taxes is 4. Ah, we don't have enough money! Will you replenish faster if I put you in El Hike? I don't think so, but... No. Okay. It's just taking a while for us to replenish because it's an unpleasant environment for us. Hmm.
Let us forge.
Oh, hello. We got a warrior priest.
There is power.
Go in there. Welcome. Peto hit. No, but that even that lowers our income by even more. Actually, we're recovering much faster now. Yeah. Hop out. We'll start raiding Rapunzel's territory and get some money that way. I have no agreements with them, so I can just raid them, and then they'll declare war on me eventually. And I'll be like, oh, okay, sure. Top Knots declare war on the Strigos Empire. I hope the Top Knots don't move down here. Okay, go over there. Trespassing. Raid. Get. Flaming Sword of Ruin. Hmm. 12. 10. Actually. No, 8. 10. I was wondering, why was that more expensive? Get Fireball level 2. We'll be able to Fireball Rapunzel and possibly deal with her that way. As well as shooting her with our Djinns. She has a great sword. She doesn't have a shield. Oh yes, we can't forget the Sheik down here either. But they're probably busy dealing with Arkan. You got strict. That would be nice. Not enough to curtail the what's it called? Public order issue down here, though. They're not causing chaos corruption in neighbouring provinces. Okay. They might not have the building which does that yet. Hello! I am raiding your territory. What have you got? Peasants! More peasants. Ah. It's tic-tac-toe on his oh, what's it called? The big flying things. Let the lizard men get pterodons? I think it's a pterodon. Okay, you can You can't.
Do you know who I am?
No, and I don't care. We need to move a bit closer. They're like, stop that! Stop raiding my territory! Like, I'm sorry. Not sorry. Intern! It's basically keeping me in the green for the moment. If I stop, I'll start losing money. We're just going to have to go straight for Kofa. Unless... No, he'll flee. No, he won't flee, because he's got the backup of the other armies. So we'll just go straight for Kofa. Agitator! To the victor the spoils. Raid the following region. I the Panther. What do we get for that? 800 gold. If I could... We move halfway. It's there. Is there anyone in there? There is, there's trolls. I can't. It was tempting, but I can't. How far can those trolls move? Go back into your settlement. Don't draw their ire. They hit that settlement, that's pretty much flattened. We don't really have a straight enough front line for that to work. The second level doesn't reduce the cost of that. Get the Withering level 2. Okay. We have an army of 17. They have walls on their settlement now. They just got walls.
Can I assist?
That makes things a lot harder. 12 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 plus 12. Oh, also, this is another mod I have. It removes the little faction symbols from the UI when you unticket, which is very nice to be able to see the entire garrison. Usually it covers up some of them. Do I want to attack you?
The lady calls me.
Could I defeat you if I attack you? Attack the hero outside of the walls. That will draw the rest of their army out. What have they got? Peasants. Questing knights, knights of the realm, knights of the realm. Knights errant. So, a lot of peasants. Archers too, but I feel maybe we can deal with this. Yeah, we'll see. It's not like I really have a choice. If I sit and wait around longer, it takes me twice as long to build things and improve my territory than the other factions around me, so I sort of just pardon me. I sort of just have to push really hard, I think. And we do have a bigger army than before. That's fine. Their reinforcements are coming in from over there. Do I want to attack where their reinforcements are coming in? Catch them off guard while they're coming in on the map. Jafar can actually what's it called? Jafar can actually Vanguard deploy. That's kind of nice. Nothing else can. Do that. That. You go there. That's Knights Errant. They're anti-infantry. You go there. You go there. You go there. You there. And you there. Okay.
Ready for war. Pass the foe.
No. And the elephants. That.
We are Sigmar's heirs.
Okay. Charge up. And you. Shoot Rapans!
By Ulrich's wrath. For Heldenhammer. At speed.
Knights of the Realm, they're anti-large, don't charge them. Rapans! Haha! No, not that.
Chaos Girl. Quipsack.
Slow down. Just pause for a moment. Ah, my cataphracts. Not moving you. Okay. Anyone else I want you to snipe? Go for Cedric over there. You lot turn like that. You go there. Pit of Shades. Wait for a moment for more of them to group up. Zoom. Come on, go for them. Their backs are facing you. Charge them. He only causes fear, but we've seen its charge. Over there. Jump. We're not squishing them enough. All into the... what's it called? All into the realm of shadows you go.
Seal the fate. I am a pyromancer. Moving out. Zawushra.
Pow! Giselle got 90 kills.
Chaos. Nasawushra. Ark.
Go over there. Roar! Haha! Victory! Where's my poor... oh, no. There they are. My cataphracts. Oh, they broke. Ah, well. They're still alive though, which is nice. It will be nice when I get more units of those. They're very good. When they're not getting, destroyed by enemy units. Our guys held on pretty well during that. I am proud of you all. Boo! Giant spooky Djinn. It's the sun just rising up over the hill over there. How appropriate. Yeah, it actually looks like the weather's changing a bit? Maybe? Does time change in the Warhammer Total War maps? Don't know. It might just because we were fighting in the shade over here all the time. I don't think so. I think in Rome too it can. Over a battle you might see the sun ascend or descend or set. Rise or set. There we go. Okay. This is also outside of the walls. So, however, this is why I'm hunting them down. Any casualties we deal now are ones which they're not going to have if we attack their settlement. Come on. Get back here! This thing's charge bonus is only 30, but it deals so much damage when it hits them. No, the elephants are coming after us. Go on, go after them. Stomp. Smack. Bam. Onomatopoeia. Okay. There we go. Pyrrhic victory. But they have about as many units as we do. 445 kills on the elephants. 36 kills for our warrior priest. He did pretty well. It'll be good to keep our the morale of our units up, because warrior priests come with a good, well, mostly defensive and attack buffs. Victory! Execute the captives. End of an errant. Bretonnia's blessed cleanser has herself been defeated by the ravening undead hordes which dare infest the Badlands. Well, not actually. +5 growth. Local province. Double experience gain for units when fighting against Bretonnia. All units in army. Research rate +5% faction wide. And a hedge wizard. And a talisman of protection. That's pretty nice. Okay. Siege coffer. You get safeguard.
No.
And we should be able to deal with you. Your units are pretty badly injured. Yeah, look at the garrison. The garrison is basically nothing. Our guys are badly injured as well, but if they attack us, because they think they can take us, we'll be able to deal with them on the field. Attacking the walls will actually be difficult for us to do. Yeah, slave traders. That was a nice influx of money there. Yep, you're flapping over there. Vampire Coast mutineers have negotiated peace with the Awakened. And I saw that. The other lord of the Chevaliers de Lyonesse moved away. Trolls declared war against Reichland. Multiple trolls armies exist around the map, so it's not just the trolls. Trolls aren't just over here. There'll be other armies around the map. Let's get Flaming Sword of Ruin. How many turns do we have to hold again until you run out? 5 turns. Sure. Build another one. In turn. Probably just charge through the next 5 turns. Or 4 turns as it is now. Okay, we get a bunch of money also because of the unseasonable weather. A caprice of nature or something more sinister. Either way, this unusually long spell of bitter weather is taking its toll on your armed forces. Replenishment is down, but the appeal of guaranteed rations means new recruits are clamoring to join up, driving down recruitment costs. Let's get slave market. How much do we need for that? Yep, sure. Yeah, you can recruit a bunch of slaves to improve morale in the city. We also have Martek down here to worry about, which is another Bretonnian army. Not just them there as well. It's like 4 separate Bretonnian factions around here. Ugh. It becomes an even bigger pain if they ever confederate with Bretonnia, as they did in my first Arkan campaign, because then you've just got all the Bretonnian armies coming from Bretonnia down here. So you're fighting against Albrecht and Bordello and whoever else decides to take a trip south. It's very appropriate for a crusade, but ugh, it's such a pain. Right, I dealt with one army. Oh. Now there's another. 2 more. You have positive public order there now. The slaves aren't going to be able to fight against trolls, they're just going to be a snack for the trolls. The fire wizard is actually good for that.
The time for talk is over.
Oh, hello.
Make your demands.
The ocean could be a much less perilous for you. Okay, if you would only consider this pact. Non-aggression. Sure, whatever, you're all the way over there. Yep, pirates moving around. Oh, a cloaked stranger from the mist-shrouded land of Albion approaches with a request. He gives us gold. Sure. Yoink. No questions asked. Money? Money! Sign me up. How many more turns? 2, and then 1 more. Because you have to wait 1 turn after they run out of rations for them to actually take casualties from the siege attrition. They could leave Kofa, actually. Kofa is a trolls, war declared, von Karstein and trolls. Kofa is a port, so they could actually exit out of the city. But I would just take it. And then they'd be without a city. But if they wanted to replenish their units, they could, like, land somewhere else, I suppose. But I don't think there's a there's a beach nearby. Be gone! We can't afford the public order issues. You get impassioned soothsaying, because I want you to expand your leadership over more of my guys. Okay, 2 more turns. After the really rather close fights, it's just waiting now. But that's fine. I want them to take a turn of attrition before I actually attack. That way we'll have an easier time of it. Or even I can just wait until they all die and then just walk in. The walls still have towers on them. Authoritarian. I am the law. Public order +3. Yay. Oh, Calabard is actually +3 positive. Now, that's nice to see. Okay, you're taking attrition now. Do I want to auto-resolve? We could lose our cataphracts or our Promethean hatchlings. Save and then do it. I better not. Good. We didn't lose anyone. We didn't lose any units, rather. Occupy. Upgrade Al Hike. We get the Forbidden Rod. Causes damage to self, but greatly increased to power reserve and greatly improved power recharge rate. Pretty nice. And a rat catcher. And we consolidated our hold on coast of Araby. That's nice. Levy conscripts. Local recruitment capacity +1. And +1% casualty replenishment rate. I don't see why it's 1%. 1% seems so piddly. What do I want? Public order going to be here. -2. What's our untainted? Chaos corruption for 4 turns, but that's going to go soon. We don't have one to make buildings cheaper to build. Just put whole Festag. You! Soothsaying. You! The Burning Head. You! Inspiring Presence. Okay. End turn. And we're probably going to sit here for a bit and build up our forces. Then we also do have Martek down here to worry about, or this Bretonnian faction down here. Rapins de Lyonesse, or Chevaliers de Lyonesse are still around because of their army here. But they'll probably just attack one of my settlements and die. Because they have no other choice. Actually, surprised they didn't go straight for Kofa. Yeah, war fervor. Yep, we'll see who's the fool. We also get the Kofa Docks. The blood-stained history of the repeated errantry wars centers around the docks of Kofa, where countless invasions into these lands have begun. Let's get... I kind of want walls here. Just to prepare if these Bretonnians attack, because that is... that's 2 full stacks of Bretonnian units. Hey! Arkan!
Are you its next meal?
Non-aggression pact. You jackal! How dare you come before a ruler of Nehekara with an offer such as this? Yeah. Fine. I didn't want to have a non-aggression pact with you any dang way. End turn. I don't think we can... I'm trying to remember. We have, like, specific malices against getting agreements with Bretonnians. We might be able to get a ceasefire for a while, but I don't think we could actually get a defensive or a military alliance with them. Not that I'd want to. But we might be able to call peace against them. Because I was thinking about Martuk here, and I was kind of like, I might want to get Bel Aliad first. Because it's got gold in it. We could get Pools of Despair. Then maybe the Black Tower of Arkan. Martek.
What vile filth stands before me?
Vile filth. Need more money. One more turn. Okay, end turn. It's just ending turns at the moment. Da 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 da. Let me think. Bretonnian armies are probably just a whole bunch of peasants, which is not too bad to deal with at the moment. Because we have our elephants, which are great against them. We have the Djinn. We also have the the burning head now, which is also very good against groups of enemy units with low morale, because it deals a burned effect which lowers their leadership. Oh, hike! El Calabud! Oh, great. Trolls! Poops. We have 6 units of archers, 6 units of infantry, 4 units of slaves, no, 5 units of slaves, and 3 units of Arabian Knights. We don't have walls. We have another 5 units of slaves and our general. I'll hold and see if I can defend that, because I would like to hold on to that city. I was going to see whether I would want to flee. But I'd like to hold El Calabud. You go down here and see what's up in the Sheik. Oh, hello. It's Kruglug Bogroth. Some savage trolls. You have Rail Chapel, Training Field, Bretonnian Fishing Harbour. You have a whole bunch of spearmen.
Let us forge our faith. Armored
Yep. Now would actually be a pretty good time to attack you, because one of your armies has run off. There we go. Like order is 8. -8. Corruption is -4. Raiding is -3. That's because of them.
I will not blight my soul.
They'll be gone next turn. They attack our hike. They will be able to survive. I'm pretty confident against that. If they manage to take virus or something. Ugh. They shouldn't. They're only a unit of 3 guys. The army of 3 guys. Well, you're sieging it. If I attack you, you'll probably just flee. But again, you might not, because you have nowhere else to go. Yep. Fine. Pardon captives. We'll get a bit of money for that. Chevaliers de Lyonesse are defeated. Ooh, what was that? What was that battle there fought between Battle of Lashik, turn 19? Was that your other army which went, or was that... No, it wasn't. Bretonnia has taken the Sorcerer's Islands. Can we get into your territory and raid? No. March here. There we go. What can you do, actually? You damage buildings. What do you do against that? You hinder replenishment. That's not a problem. Oh, the trolls ran off. Thank you. Get Iron Disciplinarian. Do I want Nomad Camp? What are we going to be able to get in our hike in 3 turns? I could get the Beastmaster's Hut. Gives us Promethean Hatchlings. I might also want to build slave traders for the income. It's only 975 though. Basic walls would be nice too. And the paved roads. Yep. A wider variety of units will be useful. We can attack Lashik as soon as we siege it, because our elephants can count as siege attackers, I believe. Hey Croklug, do you want to help me? Nope. Vicious Gobspit now. They've actually changed Lord, I believe. Because it was a Night Goblin before. Oh, we failed that mission. Oh well. Yeah, you did. And your army, like, doubled. Or do I want to go down to take Sorcerer's Islands? No, because if I don't attack Lashik, that army will march out and attack Kolfa. Their garrison is peasants and a few knights, usual. And it's just a mass of spearmen at arms, which are not that good at attacking. Infantry. Do I want to wait a turn or two? We can climb walls. Siege attacker. That's also a siege attacker. Dubois. What's the map look like? Other than the city? Nah. Okay. Yeah, sure. We'll be able to summon the fire Djinn and blast through their gates. Be happy if I had some artillery, but their lack of ranged units is comforting. And I only attacked this a few hours ago as Arkan. But instead of skeletons, now we're attacking with people. Though the army is worse than I think I was fighting as Arkan. Anyway. Gamble! Renaud is with me! Yay! Do I want to attack over here or over there? I'm going to attack over here. I pretty much always attack from the other side, so we'll do it over this side. This time, also we can position our units away from the towers a bit. There we go. And there. There. There.
Ready to smite. The Empire endures.
Okay. You go there. You go there. Charge! Oh. They left some of the units over there because of my cataphracts. I forgot about them. Monstrous units. I haven't actually taken that tower.
Wreathe them in flame. Formation march. We are
Ooh.
At speed.
Do I want to do that?
Chaos. Uguguma.
It's pretty tempting.
For hell and hammer.
They're lined up so perfectly. I could actually summon the Djinn behind their walls, but I don't really want to leave it out there unsupported. Oh, that was nice. And it cackles off into the house. I wish it was setting them on fire. If it was like Attila, that would be neat. That would be so neat. Don't waste your arrows on that. How many points do we have? 93. Sure, I can cast another burning head after that. No! A cataphracts! Oh. Hello! Do you remember what happened last time? Oh. Oh god, why won't we move? Maybe it won't hurt me. Oh, I was so wrong. Fun. Gates are open. Charge the foot squires. Nah, not another one. Not yet, anyway. I have other things. Okay, they all charging into melee. They're just sort of milling around there. Shoop! The magic makes Warhammer Total War so fun. The purple sun of Zeros is fun because you can see them all like this massive ball of infantry getting sucked up and pushed around. It's just all these guys in this massive ball going ah. Okay, go. Djinn time. They're terrified. They should be. Boo! Again. Oh, I feel like the Djinn should have a different voice. Come on, mouse wheel. Sorry. Come on, get over here. Slice. Slice. All the guys are just fleeing. Ah! Where's the knights? Why aren't there knights? Ah! Jim, 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 Jim. jib. Oh, there's some knights. You all get up there. And you can join them. You three. Line up there. Elephants, go there. Prometheans, go there. You go there. Archers, you go inside. A paladin. Spearmen will protect us against these large monsters. They have anti-large. You hear one of them saying, which way should I hold this thing? Pointy end towards the enemy. Oh dear. Yeah, there's a bit of a problem. Okay. The animations for the elephants when they, like, have kill animations on the enemies is, still using the larger model for the mammoth. So there was a men-at-arms flying around in the air because the mammoth was supposed to be flinging him around by his trunk, but because they're so small. The men-at-arm was just being levitated around by the elephant. Okay. Archers. Over there. Fireball. Wham. Boom. Wizards aren't as weak as they are on the tabletop. You can get them stuck into combat a bit more easily in this. In the tabletop, they have no armor, so they can die in like a single round. Actually, a lot of heroes can die in a single round. Mostly who gets the first hit off. Ah, there's some knights. Hey knights, how's it going? Knights of the realm are anti-large. No cost mystifying the husband. Nice. The Jizzails actually can go up on the walls because they're not weapons teams like the Skaven ones. So you can have them up on the walls sniping enemy units. Here's something which I don't see people using too often. If you hold down right mouse button when you're putting your units up on the walls, you can actually drag them out so that they can go in a single line. Useful for archers if you want them to have a wider range. You can do it with infantry as well, see? And they'll spread out on the walls like that. Not really too useful because you tend to want your guys grouped together when fighting against enemies, but for, like, you know, maximizing coverage with ranged units, it can be useful. But for ranged units, it can be useful for what's it called? You know, getting like all the units in a squad firing. At least they should be. Okay, charge there. Oh, they have guys still in the town square. Well, that won't last much longer, will it? Our war elephants. Oh, we lost one! Did we? Where'd it go? I mean, aside from died. Oh, there. Aw. You killed my elephant.
Chaos girl.
Okay, what have they got here? Spearmen at arms, Grail Knights, Spearmen, Guillaume Dubois.
Quipsack. Chaos.
Giselles. Go up here. Grail Knights are anti-large. That's not good. Our units are rather spread out. That's not very good. I was actually thinking it was going to be over by now. Come on, shoot those spearmen. Maybe we can get enough. Yes. There's another. There we go. There was another men-at-arms being flung around by an invisible trunk. Okay. Speed up. Charge them down! If you can catch them, because you're really slow. Those knights are confused. Help them! There we go. Okay, that went quite well. A lot died around this gate. But that was pretty good. Ugh. I mean, it was a lot of peasants, or men-at-arms. They're not very good. Yeah, look at that. Now our Corsairs got a nice amount of kills. Actually, saying that, they remind me of the Corsair units that the oh, what is it called? The faction in Battle for Middle-earth get. The one with the Mumakil. I think they have Corsair units as well. Anyway. Money! 4,000! That's pretty good. We got a banner! Lichbone Pennant. 309 kills for the Bright Wizard. Intef. 150 for him. What I want the magic resistance on. Give the Lichbone Pendant to the Cataphracts. Griff Banner would be good for them also. Loot and occupy. We'll get more money. Build walls. You can hammer a Sigma. You can get Unyielding Stride. My units have to fight again. It'll be good to have more fatigue so that they fight better for longer. If only for a little bit. Get rank 3 in Kofa. Actually, is our colorblind ready? Nope. 5 more turns for that. Okay, can I get anything else for you? I can get some more Arabian Corsairs. Get 2 units of them. Since their recruitment cost is cheaper at the moment. Though, with this rather quite a bit of work done in a short amount of time, we might be calling it for the night. This has gone on nearly for an hour and a half. I was going to do an hour, but the battle went on for a bit. Might go for 5 more minutes. 4 more minutes. Something. Just around hour and a half. Got to get a few more missions. A few more turns done in that. Oh. Public order issues in Araby. Yeah, you're not going to be able to help me with that, are you? Sail up the Kofa. I really didn't need to recruit you. Not to my Chris. There we go. The Sheik's going to suffer from... I'll keep you there anyway. You can get some more slaves and we'll be able to hold on to it a bit better next turn.
Deliver your message.
Oh, hello, Arkan. Non-aggression pact. The Tomb Kings of Nehekara have much to offer their allies. Oh, now you want one. A trade agreement. Can I get a trade agreement with you? Would that be stretching it? How are we actually trading with you? We don't have territory which is next to each other. As far as I know. Actually, that's kind of pathetic. We're making more money from the trade than they are. Do I want to? I kind of just want to wipe you out after this. You're unreliable, aggressive. And you're evil, but you're kind of the wrong evil. Because you're evil aligned with Nagash, whereas we're sort of playing evil aligned with chaos, broadly. How much would I be able to take from you? Nothing at all. Trade agreement. Military access. No, forget it. I don't know why they put a military access over a non-aggression agreement, because they're two different things. Does having military access with a faction improve your relations with them more than having a non-aggression pact? But a non-aggression pact is more reliable. Because they're less likely to, well, they're not going to fight you if they have a non-aggression pact with you. Okay, go down to Lashik. We've improved public order a bit in El Hike. What's public order? -3. There we go. Get 2. Intef, you can get Burning Head. Because you're having so much fun with that. Okay. Intern. I'm expecting a Bretonnian army to come up from Sorcerer's Islands and attack Lashik. They do, it's probably just going to be an army of peasants. Go away! I don't want to deal with greenskins. You can attack Xandri. Look at that. Trespasser. We're gonna have to deal with Martek. Oh, right. I was looking at this number thinking, surely that only 25 turns has passed. Why is it saying 9,501 or something? But it's because even a little bit of a small percentage of researching rate increase, it lowers the number of turns by a huge amount because it's so large. Magritta has been raised by beastmen. Tabaro's there. Miragliano is still there. Skavenblight. Latosa. Khemri is still owned by Sectra. Or Khemri. Yeah, you're suffering from chaos corruption. If we take Martek, we're going to have to deal with the trolls soon after because they're causing chaos corruption in this mountain region. There are the dwarves there. But I think that will do it for tonight. 25 turns. That's not too bad. And we had the crash earlier, so I'm going to have to join those two missions, those two parts together. But yeah, we're doing pretty well so far. Certainly our best units are the Cataphracts, our War Elephants, and the Ifrit, which is very nice, being able to summon that. I can only imagine what it will be like with multiple lords. It is making it a bit easier for me, I believe, because I have the persistent summons on, so it's not disintegrating. That's just because I prefer having permanent summons rather than having them decay over time and then eventually disappear. So that makes it easier if that is indeed affecting it. But yes, that will be it for Warhammer 2 Araby for tonight. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you'll join me for the next one. As I said, I'll probably keep going on with this. It's proving pretty fun. We haven't seen all the units yet, so I'll at least continue until we've seen all the units. And yeah, so, but that will be it for tonight. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you'll join me next time. I will stop the recording here.